Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm Gusti Artaliawan as the 5th presenter. In this video, I'm going to present you the material which is about hotel organization and staff. Commonly, every hotel has hotel organization chart. And hotel organization chart outlines the position and responsibilities of each team member. Not unlike a team roster, hotel organization chart helps in identifying and directing the team management. After knowing a hotel organization chart is laid out, it is important for us to understand the variety of departments a hotel may have, and those departments work together. As we know, every department works together every day, each relying on the other to do their part in delivering a product they all can be proud of. Right, in this video I'm going to focus on explaining 6 functional departments. So most full service hotel have 6 main functional departments. Those departments will exist in one form or another regardless of location type and product type. The variety of responsibilities and duties exist within each department. So all departments will rely on each other to provide their best product in hotel. So it is important for us to understand the hotel as a whole. The first one is room division. Room division contains department and personnel essential to provide the service guests expect during a hotel stay. In most hotels, this department generates more revenue than other departments. This department is divided into 2 parts. The first one is front office, the second one is housekeeping. For the front office plays a vital role in the hotel because it is the face of the hotel or hospitality establishment. It is the first and last department where the guest can interact. So the front office is responsible for creating first-hand impression regarding the level of service and facilities provided. There are 5 positions under the front office. They are receptionist, reservation, concierge, GRO, and the last is telephone operator. Alright, receptionist. Receptionist is responsible for the welcoming guests when they arrive at the time of their booking. Receptionists are often the first employee that public or customer has contact with. So they should make a good first impression for the organization, which can affect the organization's success. And then reservation. Reservation is responsible for receiving and processing the reservation request related to the booking room. Reservation should know about all facilities in hotel because during the booking process, they should be able to explain all facilities in hotel to the guests. The next is concierge. Concierge is divided into 3 parts. The first one is doorman, which is responsible for welcoming guests and opening the door when the guests arrive in the hotel. The second one is bellboy. Bellboy is responsible for taking care of guest luggage when the guests check in, check out, or even room change. The last is bell drive. bell driver is responsible for picking up the guests and or delivering service from some places such as airport and station. The next is GRO or Guest Relation Officer. This is responsible for greeting and welcoming the guests when they arrive in a hotel and say goodbye when they leave the hotel. GRO also responsible for handling VIP guests and helping guests according to what they need. So if there is a complaint or problem from the guest, GRO here can give the solution to them. So that it is important for this position to know all about all things in hotel, because for instance in this case, if the guest asks some places in the hotel, so GRO can explain about that question. The next, the last in front office is telephone operator. As its name, this department is responsible for handling telephone lines both in and out of the hotel. They should be firmly in providing services to the guests. The second position in room division is housekeeping. Housekeeping itself, the housekeeping department is considered as a vital part of room division. This department is responsible for the cleanliness, appearance, and the condition of the entire hotel. This department includes a public area. You can say that housekeeping is the largest department in terms of number of people employed. There are 4 positions in housekeeping itself. The first one is room section. Room section is responsible for cleanliness, care, maintenance of guest room, floor and corridor in hotel. The second one is public area section. Public area section is responsible for cleanliness, care, maintenance of public area in the hotel, such as swimming pool, canteen, restaurant, and etc. The third one is laundry section. As its name, laundry section is responsible for handling guest uniform and uniform of all employees in the hotel. The last one is linen and uniform section, which is responsible for supplying storage and maintenance of linen and uniform of all hotel employees. The second functional department is about food and beverage. Food and beverage is one of the department in hotel itself. As we have come to understand, only full service hotel will have this functional department. The size of this department will vary greatly based on the food and beverage outlets available at a particular hotel. So this department is divided into 2 parts. The first one is food and beverage product, which is about in charge of processing raw food ingredients into ready-to-eat food. The second one is food and beverage service, which is about in charge of serving the food to the guests. If in F&B service, there are several parts. The first one is restaurant. Restaurant is a room or a place where a guest can enjoy or buy food or drinks. The second one is bar. Bar is place that commercially prepare and sell drinks, whether contain alcohol or not. The third one is room service. Room service is the part in charge of food and beverage service. The last is banquet. Banquet is the part of serve, and it is responsible for the sale of special food, or it can be called that food and beverage outside of the restaurant. The third department, functional department, is accounting. This department is responsible for handling all financial transactions in hotel. The financial responsibilities of the accounting department can also vary with the size and the scope of the hotel. Numerous food and beverage outlets and other ancillary revenue sources can affect the size of this department. Accounting also share a duty with the room division. You can say that accounting handles the duties following duties: credit, account receivable, account payable, and the night audit. The next functional department is human resources. Hospitality is an industry that relies on people. Hotels succeed only with the right personnel and the right places. It is responsibility of human resources department to find and retain this kind of people in the hotel. So within human resources, there are several duties that human resources staff do in their department. The first one is payroll. The second one is benefits. The third one is recruitment, career development or training, conflict resolution, and new hire orientation. The next functional department is engineering. This department deals with repairment and maintenance of the hotel. The physical structure of the hotel must be maintained and nurtured just like the people inside of the hotel. The myriad system within a hotel, including electrical, ventilation, heating or cooling, phone, water, computer, and others must be continually checked and repaired. The buildings themselves must also be maintained. Within engineering, the responsibilities of engineering are: the first one is maintenance or repair and upkeep of the internal and external hotel structure equipment. The second one is groundskeeping. It can be called as maintenance and upkeep of the facility, grounds, and landscape. The third or the last is capital improvement. The last functional department is sales and marketing. Sales refers to the operation and activities in promoting and selling product or services in hotel, while marketing is process or technique in promoting and selling product or services in hotel. So we can say that sales and marketing is responsible for promoting and selling product or services in the hotel. This department should make the guests interested to the product or services provided by the hotel. Because if the guests interested to the product or services, they will come back to the hotel again, and the hotel will get advantage of it. After explaining 6 functional departments, and then I would like to explain also explain a little bit about practical areas. 6 functional departments can be divided into 2 broad practical areas. Within the hotel industry, the level of guest contact defines the practical areas. Those with the most guest contact are considered as a front line or front of the house, while those who serve more of a sportive role with minimal guest contact are considered as a back of the house. The relationship of 2 practical areas is symbiotic. They need each other in order for the hotel to perform optimally. The room division, food and beverage, and sales and catering departments are considered as the front of the house, while the human resources, engineering, and accounting department are considered as the back of the house. I think that's all from my explanation. The next material will be presented by my partner in the next video.